Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Warhammer 40,000's Chaos Gate Daemonhunters with me, Core. And let's go ahead and take a look at the star map here. We just finished defeating a spreading mission, which would have taken all of these up to an additional level of Tentaris strain. And quite honestly, I'm getting real tired of the purple strain stuff. If you look here, we can't really do anything about this, unfortunately. I see this one's already at 5. This one's going to be at 5. We'll go ahead and make our way down there, which is frustrating, but nonetheless, we have a couple new sets of research here. Bloom Seed Purification Green is done. I think there are options for all of these, and I may end up going to this one because we tend to not have enough yellow, but that could be changing here in the near future. Actually, you know what? I do see this Precision Bombardment, and that's quite nice. Additionally, we could go into the Dominate tree and then get another set of Reflective Insight. And what is this? This is the Stratagem slot, so maybe we actually go there first. So we bring in an additional Stratagem and then give it some additional flexibility there. Either way, as we kind of move, we'll take a look. We have some injuries here. We have an Intervention. Interesting.
Commander, the influence of this plague cult is far greater than we feared. My spies tell me a major gathering will take place to preach this heresy in public.
Unacceptable on a Grey Knight strike ship. Commander, I will depart with a squad of our finest and tend to this immediately.
That may deal with the symptom, but not the cause, Ektar. Give me leave to infiltrate their ranks. I will mind-wipe their leaders and flush out the rest of the cult myself.
Denial. Ongoing heresy cannot be tolerated on the edict. Recommend voiding the gathering into space. Associated risks tolerable.
Nice. That's hilarious. I think we're gonna send Ektar. I think we have plenty of knights. Ektar's gonna be wounded, I'm sure. Wounded +1 purity seal for 30 days. Estrius, Thule, and Rugen are wounded, but wounded Grey Knights really aren't like an end-all be-all thing right now, so I'm really okay with that. Otherwise, we have surgical unit done here in 1 day. I think the last thing that we wanted to do on that, this was expensive, so perhaps instead we could work on our Void Shields or even the Libris Malleus. I think maybe, yeah, let's work on the Void Shields for right now. Don't want our ship blowing up here anytime soon. And then let's just keep moving here, there, and everywhere. Novak's coming back from wounds, which is excellent. We do have a level up here, I believe, in the near future. And then a flowering mission. Of course we do. All right, let's go ahead and hit that. Mass purification is done, which is quite nice. All knights purify and heal 2. Affected knights lose their afflictions. And we will select the stratagem slot. It is a long research at 22 days, but we're doing fine. Otherwise, we do have just a quick look over here. 2 purples, as well as 1 green. Interesting. But this is the one that we really have to take because, well, I mean, it's important. So, Ritual of Destruction, 2 Requisition, 10 Servitors, as well as a Tier 3 Rank 6 Justicar. I mean, kind of nice, but I don't really see the need for that, per se. Not the greatest mission rewards, I'll be honest with you. And we're not going to be doing the Glorious Deed, as we really do need those Mastercrafted ranged weapons. Anywho, let's go ahead and take a look at our levels. So at level 5, the Vindicare Assassin gains Spy Mask, which is a Afflict Exposed, where the target gains 25% crit vulnerability for 6 turns. That's excellent. And then we also have Bosk, who is finally level 9, the very first time. Now, for this one, I think we're going to go with increased ammunition, because that takes him up to 4, which allows him to use 2 explosions per turn, and then get a free reload off of that. And then I don't think Enduring Reflexes is actually valuable the way that I'm built right now. Maybe if we get Return Fire through Communing later, that would be okay, but I think this is okay. We'll just give him the additional willpower to do some more explosive shots, and we'll call it good. Other than that, I think those are all of our knights that are ready to go. we'll go ahead and equip ourselves for this mission. So first and foremost, let's bring in our Grey Knight Librarian. Number 2, we will be bringing in Storm. And actually, let me take a look. Are you already equipped with everything you need? You are. Perfect. Let's make sure you are equipped. So you are already equipped with the Ogin's Edict. Give you only the finest power armors. Probably give you immunity to plague. That would be very valuable. I don't think it's going to be... I mean, it is quite valuable, but is this better? That's the real question. 2 willpower, 20% focus, 20% resistance, or 30% resistance, immunity to plague, an extra warrior slot, 6 HP. I think realistically, this is actually better for him right now. Let's equip him with a Storm Bolter, and we are going to just go ahead and hit him with a demonic target upgrade. I know that they come with Bloom Spawn in this mission, so I feel like that's going to be useful. Let's hit him with the Liber Demonica as well as the... Let's see, what do we want to do? Probably Sacred Incense? Probably the Sacred Incense. Well, actually, you know what? No, let's give him the Extractor Servo Skull. He tends to be right in the thick of the action, which is great. Karthavik here, we do not get to upgrade or change in any way, which is fine. Rao, let's trade you out. Maybe we do bring in Crow for this mission. I think we do. Yeah, let's bring in Crow. And then we can bring in Arn. No, we gotta bring in Bosk. He's too good. He's too good. Feel like I've been a little over reliant on him, but at the same time, I mean, he's just so good. Okay, let's give him that. That'll give him additional chance to reload per turn. And then let's take a look at our knights. Is everyone equipped as they need to be? Kajalon does not have a ranged weapon. Storm is good. Garen Crow has his equipment. Scythian Bosk is good to go. And he has tier 3. And I think that's it. Alright, we don't have a prognosticar here, so we'll take a look at what we got. Gate of Infinity, High Sanctuary. Gate of Infinity may not actually be necessary, to be honest with you. I think perhaps what we do is... 100% resistance for 3 turns is quite nice. So is Torpor, though. All Knights gain 50% crit for 1 turn. Let's go with the super defensive build. So High Sanctuary and Tide of Shadows. We have Reflective Insight giving us 1 additional use. So that will give us up to 6 turns of 100% resistance and 10 turns of 3+ armor. That'll be really nice, especially since this is a long mission. So I think we're ready to go. Let's give it a shot. We'll see you in there.
Something calls beyond Ektar. The gates of chaos open. The future unravels. Humanity in ruins.
Inquisitor Fakir, you are an agent of the Ordo Malleus. Chaos cannot tempt you.
No! No, it will not. I am the instrument of the Emperor's will. I will wreck the vile edifice with my bare hands if I must.
Alrighty, now let's see, where is this Chaos Gate? It is directly ahead of us, all the way through. And if the last Chaos Gate mission is anything like the previous, or this Chaos Gate mission is anything like the previous, we will be expected to push through, dealing with new reinforcements literally every turn. So, I think we're going to make that happen as quickly as possible. We want to make sure that we kill everything in the most timely fashion. Do you have a... Oh, you have an Extractor Servo Skull too? Okay, well, screwed that up, but... We have Garen Crow. Dude just sounds like a boss.
The Emperor protects.
Alright, 1 piece of equipment that we're missing is probably that Sacred Incense on... Oh, there you are. On the Terminator Librarian, but overall, not the worst thing in the world. Let's see, can we get you to a position where you have 2? Yeah, but probably not
Yes,
worthwhile.
Commander.
So let's get an Overwatch here.
Securing position.
We could probably get.
Standing ready.
We'll get a
We travel on
teleport
sea
over here.
paths.
Might be able to do an Empyrean domination as well, I think. Yeah, let's do that.
Tides of the war.
Perfect. Alright, we'll hit that. Storm, what are you going to be doing?
At once.
Let's get you over here. You can get the
They
Overwatch,
shall not pass.
and then Vakir. Where do we want you? Probably just up here to be able to take pot shots as needed.
Your command.
Garen Crow, let's get you in good positions. And I think we're good. That'll end our turn here.
Heretics approach.
I smell your warded souls.
Champion, I think, maybe? Yeah, it looks like a champion. If it looks like one, talks like one, and acts like one, it probably is. I guess you could... You can destroy a demon. Are you... Yeah, you are a plague champion. That's fine.
I was already planning that.
So, are you able to shoot there? Nope, I made a stupid decision. It's fine. Let's get you. Crack the armor. But that takes... Yeah,
Firing
we'll
on
just
target.
do the damage. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Garen Crow comes in, does a little bit of damage.
Standing ready.
Let's see. We have you
Yes, sir.
popping over. That'll explode.
For the Emperor.
Any cover you have left?
The foe bleeds. My blade is yours.
I believe you're good to go. Garen Crow, come through to do some damage, and then we'll get Estrius or was it Storm? Oh, come on now. We'll disable the ranged weapon, and then let's get
My
our.
blade is ever ready. Yes, Commander.
Nope. Excuse me. Let's get this guy to get the kill here. Oh, you can't. No. What is this? Okay, you can get there. That's janky as all get out, but hey.
For the Emperor.
We'll give the experience to the right people here. All right, reload.
Reloaded.
Looks like a good opportunity for an Empyrean domination here. You can move forward
As ordered.
as you are already reloaded. And then we need to keep an eye on here. This is where the Chaos Gate's going to lead us, supposedly. All right, Terminator Librarian. Let's just reload you.
And ready.
And then Empyrean Domination.
Tides of the war.
Perfect. We'll have to eat this eventually, but for right now, I think we're okay.
I can fire when ready.
Reload. And we have a Purgator. I'm assuming they'll be running the opposite direction, but nonetheless.
Trained and ready.
And then Estrius. Not Estrius. Storm. We'll just move you straight up.
On my way.
All right, there we go. See what they pop out this time. Oh, that's a little sketchy. Huh. Okay.
Foe wounded.
That's really not great. That's not great at all. Okay. So what we could do, if we take the precision target, we could destabilize. Target's not back, causing an area 2 blast dealing 4 damage to all targets. Disable the shredding blades. Still has fetid charge. Shredding blades. Ah, disable armor pierce. Okay, perfect. That would be quite nice, actually.
What is your will?
Uh-huh.
The Emperor lights our
I'll tell you what. What if we pop you over here? This is a little dangerous, but I think that's okay. Get a 4 strike, 90% hit, and then destabilize. Okay, well, it hit Garen, but we now have the option to
Yes, Commander.
crushing charge. Let's do that. That'll knock you out. And then we can give the kill to our Terminator Librarian. Give him an additional willpower.
Cower.
Perfect. Kills. Alrighty. That's that.
Storm.
Next on the docket here.
We strive.
Let's get you a reload. As long as you don't pop a set of reinforcements behind me, I'm probably fine. Probably not too worried about it.
Sure, Commander.
Your orders.
And then Purgator, we can move you down here. Nice jump. Get the reload off, and we're good.
My rounds.
I suppose we could always teleport,
I must.
so might as well move
Chaos
forward.
stirs
Try and
within
get the
shadows.
reinforcements to push us forward rather than backwards. Enemies explode on death, dealing 3 damage per for 3 turns. Huh. That's quite significant. Okay, let's try not to get that set of reinforcements picked up. Ah, crap. All right, that's fine. Ooh, that's terrifying. All right. And for the first time, we get to
Enemy
see
sighted.
a Terminator. That's really not good. Okay. Enraged Rush. Gain auto Enraged Rush. When hit, the Hellbrute charges his attacker to grab them and throw them next turn. Power Scourge Grab. Grabs in Night. They cannot act this turn. Next turn deals 6 damage. Bull Rush. Charge in any single direction up to range 10 to deal 6 damage to all targets. Superior knockback. Plasma Cannon Charge Shot. Set a blast area over range 14, area 3. Dealing 11 damage, 2 armor break, and knockback, and cover shot. In addition, it also has a plasma cannon dealing 8 damage at range 10 with armor break and knockback over area 2, and a power scourge dealing 5 damage with superior knockback. No crit, though. Okay. Interesting. That is the coolest model. That is absolutely the coolest model. All right. Well, then, let's consider how we're going to be moving forward, then. I think at this point we probably want to toss a Gate of Infinity out. Maybe. It's probably just fine. Here, let's warp charge that.
Unseen
Yeah.
paths.
I think we are going to pop the High Sanctuary here. A lot of that very, very scary damage. Can we get you? No, not yet. Not just yet.
As you will.
Let's get you behind heavy cover. We'll get you here, and then pop an Aegis Shield since you have massive amounts. Set the Overwatch, and let's see. Let's reload you and set the Overwatch. Let's see, is this, I don't know exactly where they're doing it, so let's go with this. They'll probably try and run away at least. Oh! Okay, ow. That hurt.
Rejoice. We bring no gifts.
Alrighty. Okay, one guy exploded. Nice. Let's take a look at what we got here.
Concentrating.
So first and foremost, we can automatically... Oh, that is a Medicae Servo Skull. Oh, thank goodness.
Your orders?
You are just a Plague Marine with a sprayer. So that's not terrible. What are your precision targets? Afflict, Praised, 50% chance to attack their allies each turn. Automatic armor break, or blinded. Blinded might actually be super valuable in this case. You also need to remember that we're getting extra damage from the bloom spawn that are up there. And you are organic, right? You are mechanical. Okay. It's fine. I feel like we, quite honestly, just need to leave this guy alone. I don't know. I don't really want to, but at the same time, I don't really know what else to do. What's your affliction resistance? 0. And you're immune to bleed, panic, plague, and knockback. You also have a self-destruct. Okay. Well, sounds like that would be really nice. We'll do an armor break on you.
What?
We move you here.
If you insist.
We can afflict dominate, actually.
Fall before me, spawn of the warp.
Alright. I like that. I like that. And then we can
For the
just
Emperor!
shoot you. Thank you, my friend. Feel like we just explode you.
His will. The enemy is wounded.
Yep. Super simple.
No match for the Emperor's chosen.
Might as well grab this while we can.
Seeking the tainted.
And now I just want to... I've never actually used Dominated before, so I want to make sure that I know what it does. Afflicted target will attack its allies. Yes. Okay. So we are good. Good on that front. If we move you up here... Actually, I don't think we need to do that. We can just move up. Garen Crow. Let's get you up here. And then our lovely Interceptor.
I am with you. The Aegis
Over here.
shields us.
Yep, we just leave this guy alone for right now. I think we got to. Ow.
My armor remains a fortress.
Yes, it does. All right, minus 50% crit vulnerability for the next 3 turns. That's problematic. That is problematic. However, we can guarantee a crit. It's a lot of blue, or a lot of yellow. I like that.
I've pulled a seed from this rot.
Now, Vakir.
This better be worth it.
We can here and then banish. Or is that no? It's not actually working.
What is
That's
your
fine.
will?
Dealing 6 damage, 25% crits. You get minus 50%. So basically a 0 crit. That's unfortunate. But so you are unable to change. Explode that. I think that'll be good.
To the enemy. No demon shall avoid its fate.
And you have one more turn of domination. So let's do that. Terminator Librarian, if you would. Feel like you probably... What is this? Explosive barrel. Let's get this. So it'll still attack the closest bloom spawn, which will be nice. Everything's... Yeah, everything is still exploding, by the way. So that's not phenomenal.
Gliding through the wall.
Let's get the Force Strike. 50% we'll take, I think. It doesn't matter. Still doing good damage. I like the good damage. Ah, you know what? So we can't see that. If we banish it, I suppose that'll destroy it, right? So we just wait for this next turn to end and call it good. So I think at this point, we just do some damage. Perfect. Let the Dreadnought do its thing.
It will be done.
I think we may even be able to shoot this guy, right? Yeah, no reason to psychic slot
Firing
that.
on target. I strike true for the Emperor.
And we'll kill him on the next turn. Alright, perfect. And we get a free reload out of that. That should be the end of the turn here.
Grandfather, hear my call.
Oh, he does healing. Okay, never mind. I suppose that doesn't change much for me. Nice. Ow. Drained. Plague. I think now would be an excellent time to use the Purge.
Enemy convergence.
Or Purify, I suppose. Would be the correct terminology there. So let's go ahead. Tide of Shadows. Resistance and Purify. That'll help us out. Unbreakable Host. They still have their critical resistance. However, we no longer have to deal with the other stuff.
Unleash me.
Now, you actually have Empyrean Domination. I did not realize that. Let's go ahead and use this. It didn't crit because he has anti-crit technology. What a guy. Okay, that's fine. Just do the damage. Okay. We then have Vakir able to... I don't want to say just destroy it, but probably, actually, yeah.
Standing.
Ah, right. Okay, so you reload.
Sanctified my round.
I forget you have anti-demonic equipment, so that might actually be super useful here. And then I wonder if we could get the Psychic Onslaught to kill him. Yep, we can, in fact.
Firing on target.
Nice.
We slay the darkness.
All right, so Garen, you might have a bad day next turn, and for that I really do apologize.
I'm here to serve.
This is all janky, but we're making it work here. Okay, are you minus anything? I mean, there's no reason to really use your bolter unless it does extra damage, but tell you what, let's do that. Support fire. And then we can go in and melee. Oh, we're not. That's fine.
Yes.
Let's see, Vakir, you have...
Are you sure, Commander?
the ability to do some damage,
For the Order of Malleus!
and then we can give Kadjalon the
Must
kill here,
reload.
as well as the willpower. Perfect. Fresh meat. That's hilarious.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. And then, let's see, who is left?
What?
Just you. Okay.
Glory to Xyphos!
That's unfortunate, but I'm sorry. Has to be done.
As you command.
Okay, might as well start that ritual.
Knights, once I begin the ritual, you must keep the demon force at bay. If I fall,
Yeah.
then all is lost.
Hey, if we lose Garen, no big deal. He is functionally immortal. It's not often that I feel that way, but, you know, in this case, it's definitely true. Either way, though. Some enemies gain mutations, additional damage, additional drain, and a warp rift to the back here. Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's take our Purgator.
At once.
We can use... Oh, we need to reload.
Reloaded.
Okay, that's fine. We can use Psychic Onslaught. That will give us perfect
Fire.
coverage.
The enemy is wounded.
We can kill you with a Force Strike. No, we cannot kill you with a Force Strike. If we move you here and do Rend the Unclean, gives knockback, no
They
stun.
cannot escape my blade.
Nope. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
You have been judged.
Targeted blast over area 3 at range 10. Purge, afflicting, burning, no stun. Let's do a psych out grenade. No, crack grenade? I don't know. Can we explode you? I mean, yeah, technically, but there's no real reason to do that. I guess maybe there is. We'll just use the psych out grenade as we need to. Just for the damage. Because the crack grenade could be used for greater effect later.
No demon shall avoid its fate.
Excellent, Garen. I'm glad you're on the team, my friend.
We strive.
Alright, let's get Kadjalon over here. And we can probably heal him as well. I'm really not enjoying this this anti-crit thing, but I suppose that's what the yellow bloom spawn do.
The enemy is
Ow.
wounded. Still in the fight.
Man, he is sickening. Alright, perfect. Let's take down the bell guy here real quick. Oh, we're not going to be able to get to those guys in time, unfortunately. But, nonetheless, let's see, what do we do here? That doesn't matter. We don't have any ammunition.
Praise the Emperor.
This, though, we can do. You're out of ammunition.
Praise the Emperor.
We can get you... Tell you what, how about we
Unleash me.
reload?
I have sanctified my rounds.
Hit the explosive barrel up top. Get that guy down to nothing, because he is a very scary combatant. We can take you down just with 2 quick good kills.
No match for the Emperor's
And
chosen.
then... Let me teleport strike to you. We could warp charge it, kill him. That takes 4 AP though. Oh, I don't want to use that. I didn't realize we can only have Tide of Shadows or... Interesting. Interesting. Let's see, what are you going to do next turn? You're probably going to throw a crack grenade. And then melt a gun me. So perhaps that's just necessary. You'll get an additional willpower back, which is nice.
Your command.
Okay, dead.
You have been judged.
And then if we get you
I am here to serve.
over here, do some damage.
Yes, Commander. Opening fire.
And that will allow you to kill him. I think this will work out just fine. So if we hit you, they have a 50% chance to cancel the melee attack. So we do... What do we normally do? 5 damage? We can hammer hand it. Let's give that a shot.
Your end is near.
Oh, it didn't work. Feel like if we use Rend the Unclean, that's going to be the better option, because that allows him to stay alive guaranteed.
Executed.
All right. So he comes back to life and gets to fight? Huh.
It's not over, Commander. I will not fall.
All right. Well, color me surprised.
Foul heresy approaches.
I mean, at that point, I might as well have just let him exist. Alright, some enemies gain mutations. Please tell me you're not gaining a melee damage +2. Okay, that's fine. Rift coming in close. We have 4 turns left. That is all. Okay, we can destroy you.
Blessed are our arms.
Very simple. Alright, Garen Crow, you are unavailable, so we can't get to you in time, unfortunately. Let's figure out what we need. We move here. Do you have any ammunition? You have 2, in fact. So let's go ahead. Set an Overwatch.
What is your will?
Bloom Spawn Spore. We'll take it. We got to get these yellow bloom spawn seeds as much as we can. And then for our Purgator, let's move over here.
Behold the gifts of Nurgle.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Right, who's coming in here? Plague Bearer. 2 of them, in fact. Well, we can actually deal with that just fine. I am really not worried about that particular set. Unless they have... Well, actually, really not digging it if they have Resurrection. So this one does not. This one also does not. So we have the ability to do willpower damage. Doesn't matter. Excellent. Let's kill him. All right. Perfect. I'm thinking what we do here is we just knock them off. Easy money. Use the environment to our benefit. Excellent. Well done.
The golden throne.
All right, then we move you here. We have a quick grenade, which we can do the same thing here.
Aye, sir.
All right, and we got rid of that bloom spawn seed, but oh well. Ow.
More of the plague god's minions.
All right, 2 plague bearers and a set of nurglings. We're getting real close here, guys. We're getting real close. All right, Garen Crow is alive once more. Say alive, that is a very generous term.
What is your will?
He is massive.
Your orders?
So if we do a charge, that'll probably knock you out. I don't think he's not gonna be able to do one thing, unfortunately. So you don't have the teleport ability, but you do have the ability to run. Tell you what, let's just knock you out, or knock you back. Force you to do some extra work. To get back up. We could have also knocked him down and then used a grenade to knock him out. And that may have been a better option, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I don't know. Not quite convinced, to be truthful with you. So if you are here,
My blade is ever ready.
we could always use a group teleport. Maybe that's the way. Seize High Sanctuary. Since it's very clear you are not getting additional resilience. Okay, either way, we're gonna move you up.
We travel unseen paths.
If we use Empyrean Domination, that'll save us a little bit. 50%. Alright, he has a ridiculous amount of armor right now. And will only get better. Is there a way we can get you... No. Doesn't look like it, in fact. That's fine.
For the Emperor.
Taking lots of damage. Taking lots of damage here. Garen Crow is going to be out for a while. I'll tell you that much. And you know what we might be able to do? We might be able to get you to drop down, perhaps, and do a hammer hand. Actually, you know what? Let's just do a force strike. That will disable Stream of Corruption. That's the scary. Lots of damage, afflictions, etc.
Strong we shall stand.
All right, easy.
The wheel of desecration turns. The dire edifice cracks beneath my
That's not good.
will. We are at the precipice of victory, brother knights. Do not falter.
All right, deadly hazard zones. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was going to charge straight through there. And a warp rift on this side. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. One turn. Actually, that's all. We just need to survive for one turn. That's amazing. Okay, so realistically, though, that actually doesn't work. So Voldred, you don't have enough to basically do anything. Which is fine. Just fine. Let's get you... Ah, because you're hobbled. That's why. Let's just knock everyone back.
Commander.
I don't believe they'll be able to fight. We could even hit one more time.
What is your will?
Let's protect Vikir, I think.
We travel unseen paths.
We'll just hang that.
Come here. My blade
You'll be
is
able to kill in 2. Guaranteed 2, though. Which is quite nice. Alright. Quick kill.
I am the wrath
And then
of
you have the
Xanthos.
ability to also...
Your orders.
Actually, you know what? Shoot, Kadjalon. I suppose we could have used your Medicae Servo Skull to fix up
What is your will?
our boy. That's okay, though. What's the maximum amount of damage you can use? Or take? So we can charge through here. Oh, you are... I forget. You are immune to basically everything. Right. That didn't work. Alright, well. Tell you what, we can knock you off this way.
It will be done.
I forgot that purifiers are immune to hazards, which is quite nice.
Complete.
Let's reload. Not that it's relevant. I think at this point we're pretty much done. We'll just move up. Out of good manners and good habits.
The Aegis shields us. God.
All right, there we go. I think we did well. Cartha's gonna take a hit. No, they aren't. Yes.
It is done, Commander. The Morbus's advance has been halted, at the least for today.
Painful mission, but well done. I think. I hope. Ugh, man. All right. Very nice, very nice. 16 yellow bloom seed. That's very helpful. 10 servitors, 2 requisition, bringing us up to a grand total of 6. And let's take a look here. So, Disruptor Servo Skull. Afflicts Disrupted, deals 4 damage armor piercing. That's quite nice. That could work really well with an apothecary here. Scholar's Acuity. 2 armor, 2 willpower, and immunity to drained. Endbringer is a stun with additional stun. So this is a stun halberd. And then the Psy Cannon for 7 damage. Nice. Psychic Onslaught. That's quite nice, but I don't feel the need for it right now. It does have crit. 7 damage, man. Oh, 7 damage. But no, I think we're good. We're going to save the requisition here. Critical wound on Garen Crow. Bosk is still light wounds. Everyone else is good to go. So you're functionally immortal anyway, 98. So I'm perfectly happy with that. And I think that's going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, we had to deal with yet another flowering mission. But hey, I think we did okay. And we're good to go. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.